Welcome YouTube, I'm TheGamingStubbers and this is a new series to keep bases secret and secure. The first episode here is the bud switch. This brilliant lock keeps secret, and unless you're just really lucky, most people aren't going to find it. So you come in here, this is just a little storage room. Just a few chests, empty chests at the moment, because I haven't bothered filling them. And we've got some furnaces here. Usually I do multiple furnaces, so there's nothing weird about that. But if I open this furnace up, chuck a stick in there, it opens this up. As you can see, a stick burns just long enough so it doesn't burn out, like it doesn't cook the pork chop. And it gives you plenty of time to get in, and why not fine? Yeah, so you've got plenty of time to get in, and once the other side, of course you can't reach the furnace unless you decided to break that block, and it wouldn't be too secret then, would it? You just press this button and it allows you to get back up. So without further ado, I'll show you how to make the switch. Just a quick look back here. This is all it is. It can become more compact than this, probably. Not much more you can do to make it more compact. Simple things like feeding this in front side. Not much more you could do without it clashing with each other. But how you make this switch? You start off with your furnace. Really should have had this ready. Okay, furnace. You start off with place your furnace. Personally, I think the best way to hide it is have multiple furnaces, so it just ain't. It looks like you have got a wall of furnaces just for your normal use. So now I've got my wall of furnaces. Let's make a little trimmed sort of thing. Okay, so there you go, you've got that. We've got to place our crafting table and our little plank there. You can do it so it's poking out, but I think also, as well as looking nicer, actually yeah, just main thing, it looks nicer. If you wanted to make it cheaper, sticky pistons and that, you could have it so the crafting table is one further out, and so the crafting table would sit here. There'd be one sticky piston here, and the hole would be here. Okay, actually take that out a sec. Just dig the little hole. I'm not gonna start decorating anything and stuff, like before wasting your time doing that. Okay, you've got a stick our button there. Stick that back there. Let's make a little wall here. Okay, the next thing is placing the pistons that will activate and deactivate the door. Actually, have I placed that right? Oh, I've placed it wrong already. Lol. Face desk. Okay, yeah, that's fine. The first time that gets powered, that would. So we place a block there to take the power from the torch. We run. Well, we place. Damn. We place a block there. Block there. Block there. This will pretty much just. It's. I can't even explain it, to be honest. Just as a point. Just so you know, it isn't me that found it out. I'm one of the many people who just simply found it out on YouTube. I'm making a tutorial which might shed a few more ideas, which in many cases that's what it will be. Me just giving you more ideas than what are currently out there. Okay, that can make it more compact. Of course, the other one over there, it came back out here. Let me just make sure this works. Okay, this little part here is what we'll be able to open the door from the inside. You can save yourself a sticky piston, because a normal piston won't work for this. You can save yourself a sticky piston and use, I think it's an XNOR latch, but I did use it on the server when I had a lack of sticky pistons, and literally it came back something like all the way back about here, because you've got to feed the power either around the side or down the middle. Then you've got to do it like, you've got to have the power going down one side. It's just too big. The latch itself is quite long anyway, but here, the tutorial I watched, it's good getting the idea across that you can do this. One of the biggest things I changed is the fact it was so slow when you got out. You had to be quick, otherwise you weren't going to get out. This is a little thing I made up. So when you power on, this isn't going in a circle, because it's all this is here to stop the power from coming back round and circling and make a continuous current, which you have to come and break part of the wiring to stop. That's all that's for. But this lengthens the current. It makes it so the short time that is open for, this can actually just about get round and keep the power going, just so you have an extra, like, I think it's 3/4 of a second or whatever to do it. I need to get myself a pork chop or something like that. Pork chop. Pick that up. So now if I place that in there, and look, that's opened. Luckily you get plenty of time to get in, and because of my little modification, you get a reasonable amount of time to get out, unless you start getting stuck or just go really slow. And now for, like, if you're going to use this in a base, as you can see over here, I've done it as if it was the basement of a house, which would be brilliant, because then you haven't got a huge little section out the back, which people are thinking, what the hell's there? There must be something there that they're trying to hide from us. So you come down here, and it's totally secret. No one can see you as well. Well, yeah, no one can see you. And this can be like in a little house. So, like, if I were to start building a little house, still, this area can be windows and all that. Of course, the ground will be up to about here. But yeah, I have used it on a server in a house that I built, and I made a little underground base with it, and it actually works quite well. Luckily, the few times I did have people coming past, because I did it so far from spawn, no one really bothered even looking inside anyway, so I was quite lucky in that way. But if you're on a server where people are like, they can get in easily because there's no block protection, this is one brilliant way for hiding your base. And unless someone is like really lucky and they accidentally accidentally place something in there to burn, then they're not going to actually find it. That, or if they're just sad enough, they think, or randomly think, oh, I bet there's a bud switch in one of these, and just luckily find it. So I've been TheGamingStubbers. Please like, subscribe, favourite, comment, and I'll see you next episode. The next episode will be a few simple ways for hiding without even redstone. just simply covering up with block and stuff like that. It's simple, but it might give you a few more ideas. Peace.